I locked out myself today. So today I had the first shift orientation at the new job that I got, and I decided to go to the studio to be productive today because tomorrow I won't be able to go to the studio. So I did, and I had honestly a little rough time. I wasn't able to focus on the painting, so I was just stalling for hours at the studio. I did a little bit of work, but I didn't really feel the creative energy. Anyways, so by the time that I left the studio, it was past 9, almost 10 p.m. And just for the context, the location of my art studio that I have isn't the safest place, as you can just easily imagine. Like, where for any kind of city where the artists are, it's not the safest, it's not the cleanest, it's not the most luxurious area in your town. So my studio is one of those. And so I locked the door and I walked out of the building, which is also automatically locked when I come out. And I went to the bus station to come home. And I realized on the way to the bus station, oh, I don't think I have the keys on me. So I was checking all of my pockets and my bags, and I couldn't find it anywhere. And I also remembered that when I came to the studio, I usually put my keys always in my pockets right away, but I threw it on my desk. I remember that. But I just don't have any tools to get into my building at all, and I don't have any emergency contact to my landlord or the building manager or anything. And so I was like, okay, well, I have my wallet, so at least I can get on the bus and go home. But I would need someone to open the building to my home, and I would have to find someone with the master key to open the door to my suite as well. So I started to have a headache. So I just went back to the building, just waiting for someone to come out because I knew there were a bunch of people on my floor, because it's a shared artist studio. So I heard other people through the walls. So I was just going to wait for someone to come out to open the door for me and just start from there. And not so long after, the door opened and it was that neighbor that I had beef with. So here's the twist. I had beef with the studio neighbor of mine because I've been having this longest noise complaint about this neighbor, and I complained, and nothing was really improving over years, not over years, over time, almost for a year. And if any of you have experienced noise noise complaint from any of your neighbors in your building or anywhere that you live or stay, it really drives you crazy. So I confronted her last time. The second last time it didn't go so well, so I wasn't really happy with the interaction, but after which I posted about. And last time, I think it's been already a few weeks, so I knocked on her door and asked her if I can have a small conversation with her. So we did, and it wasn't the easiest conversation, but basically the bottom line was that I want to be friendly with you, not instead of becoming enemies with you when we're sharing the walls together. So that's that. So she wasn't the enemy today, she was a friend today to me. Well, more than a friend, she basically saved me today from tonight. Otherwise, I would have been just waiting on the street with a lot of sketchy people on the street, and I don't know what I would have done for the rest of the night or even the day after, because I have other projects to do even tonight and the next morning. So anyways, she let me in the building and she even gave me advice that, oh yeah, I that happens to me all the time. So what I do is I grab a ladder, the communal ladder that we have, and just go over the wall because our ceilings are open. Well, the walls are not all the way attached to the ceiling, so we have like this big gap from the ceiling from the walls. Anyways, so she told me that, and we brought the ladder next to my door together. And I climbed up the ladder, but I wasn't really comfortable going over the wall. I don't think I'm so athletic. So I asked her, so you said you've done it many times before. Would you be comfortable grabbing or opening the door for me? And she said, yeah, sure. So she climbed over and she opened the door for me, and I found the keys. It was on my desk. So I got the keys. I don't know what I would have done without her tonight. So I told her I'm so grateful that we had that conversation last time. And when I told you that I want to be friends with you, not enemies, when we're only sharing the same floor. But she really just saved me tonight. So I thanked her big time because she really did. I really have no idea what I would have done instead. So yeah, well, I've been having a lot of up and downs lately. I don't feel like quite myself because I don't usually make this kind of mistake. But yeah, I guess just the lesson is be nice to people, be friends with people, just don't make any enemies. They could be your best allies in the future. I've always known this, but it was the first time that has actually happened in my life because I don't usually have conflicts with people in general. So I'm home safely. Thanks for listening. I'll see you tomorrow.